Hello, I'm Michael Keneally and I'm inviting you to have an astrology reading. Basically, I do birth charts, interpretation, predictions for the year ahead, relationships astrology, and understand your child. Unusually for an astrologer in this country, I combine Western astrology with Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is the astrology of India, of Hinduism. It's a powerful combination, well worth having. Western astrology, when it's done well, is very psychological, very psychodynamic, and it can powerfully portray your psychological drives, your aptitudes, your abilities, things you need to be cautious of, and it can pick out what can be called sub-personalities, parts of you that are quite different from other parts, and it's useful to understand that so it's not so confusing to yourself, perhaps not so confusing to other people. Vedic astrology is not particularly psychological. It's based on a concept of our incarnational destiny, why we're here, the reasons we have to work with, the karmas we have to work with. It surely and accurately depicts the circumstances we attract at the moment of our birth. And it accurately predicts and times circumstances that will come into our life for us to work with to become the person who we were born to be. There's two zodiacs in Vedic astrology. One is the 12-sign solar zodiac, which you're probably familiar with, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, etc. But the other is a powerful and magical 27-sign lunar zodiac. And the lunar signs your planets fall in give a really powerful guide to the capabilities and personality characteristics you're born with, to the destiny you have to work with, to the strengths, to the weaknesses. There's a very powerful Vedic astrology of relationships, of love and marriage. And this compares the moon sign of the man, the moon sign where the man's moon falls at birth, to the moon sign of the woman, the moon sign where the woman's moon falls at birth. And it's very sure and accurate, it's very clear. It gives a score on the matter of what might be called wavelength, 8 different facets of how the couple will get on. It says clearly whether or not there'll be respect, whether there'll be a natural shared purpose, whether perhaps the couple is tied to downfall. Most importantly, about whether there's an equal balance of assertive pressure. Vedic astrology provides a wonderful astrology of relationships. And so, what do you need to get in touch with me? Well, basically, you need your date, time, and place of birth. If you don't know your time, there are things we can do, but preferably your date, time, and place of birth. And what do I do? Well, I can do a mini taster reading, face-to-face. I can do a full birth chart reading, a full prediction, a full relationship reading, or a full understand your child reading. And these readings, as I said, can either be face-to-face or they can be distance on phone or Skype. And optionally, I can email you afterwards wonderful reports confirming what I've said and giving more detail. Always, my interviews with you will be taped, either tape recorded or burned onto CD. And always, you'll get the printed charts. So, you can contact me on 077 992 96822.